why English is so important in our life? Because everyone urges us to learn English, learn English grammar, English speaking. Even parents send their kids to CBSE pattern school, ICSE pattern school, just for only one hope that their kid can speak in English. There are two types of people, right? One who thinks English is so much important, and the another one who thinks that English is none of their business. I mean, they think that English is no use of at all and they can survive without English. So let me tell you one thing, that this is not 19th century or 20th century, this is 21st century, and gradually the dominance of the English language is increasing all over the world. So this video will be for those two type of people who thinks that English is so much important, and the another one who thinks that English is none of their business. So in this video I will tell you why there is a craze for English language and why we should learn English. So don't skip this video. I'm Kajol, you are watching Be Connected with Kajol. So friends, learning a new language at this age of 20, 25, 30 is such a challenging task for us, right? Because it requires a huge investment of time. It costs also a little bit of money. So for that reason, people always hesitate to learn a new language, to learn English at this age, because we all are swamped, we all are busy in our day-to-day life. But just think once how fortunate we will be if we can speak English. So let's learn some reason why we should learn English and why this is so important for us. The first reason is it's a global language. Being a global language, it is spoken worldwide. So for that reason, wherever you go, if the inhabitants of that place can't understand your language and you can't understand their language, at that time English comes to rescue you. As I remember, in 2018 I went to Visakhapatnam. So there I met some people who can't understand Odia, we can't understand Telugu, even they can't understand Hindi also. And that time, seriously, English helped me a lot. So here I mean to say that English is the key language which is used everywhere. Wherever you go, if you want to go abroad, if you want to go out of the Odisha, if you don't know the language of any state, if you don't know the language of any country, at that time, if you have the basic knowledge of English, you can survive there. So this is the first reason. For the traveling, English helps us a lot. So the second reason is opportunities. If you have the basic knowledge of English language and if you can speak English, then it must open up so many opportunities for you. Just imagine you and your friend, you both are excellent at some work, but you can speak English, he cannot. So to whom the owner of the company, the employer would choose? It's just you, because with you he can deal with other companies, he can deal with companies which is in abroad. So you will be the hot priority of that company. So not only that company, whatever job you want, if you can speak English, then it must be easier for you to get any type of job. It must be easier for you to get your dream job. Then third reason is brain development. So when we are trying to learn something new, at that time we challenge our brain, right? So always remember that every single day try to learn something new. So by learning something new, we challenge our brain muscle, we activated our brain muscle. And when we inject something new in our brain again and again, it will boost our energy level, it will boost our brain muscle, and it will boost our IQ level also. Then fourth reason is it helps in higher studies. So in 21st century, everyone wants to be educated, everyone wants to be succeed in their life by taking higher studies like MBBS, engineering, MBA, MCA. Some wants to be a scientist, some wants to be entrepreneur. So all those higher studies is in English language. So if you are very good at English, then it would be very easier for you to understand that language, to understand those critical terms which is in English. Some sometimes in university level you can see some external from other states would come to that university, some external from abroad would come to that university. So with them, when you can speak in English, it also develop your personality. So people will sit for you if you learn English and if you can speak in English. Fifth reason is English prevails everywhere. So friends, in today's world, it is the language of all fields, whichever ground you can take. I mean, it's the language of science, it's the language of arts, it's the language of business, internet, media, new culture, literature. I mean, whichever ground you can take, English prevails everywhere. It has its superiority in every field. So friends, try to learn English language as much as you can, and try to speak in English as much as you can, because it's the language which must give you a beautiful life, a successful life, and a respectful life also. So friend, that's it for today. If you find this video informative, then don't forget to like, and I won't forget to appeal you for subscribe, because your one subscribe helps me a lot, and your one subscribe motivates me a lot to bring new content.